Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another 3D Hangout. I'm Noe, designer here at Adafruit, and join me every week, it's Mr. Pedro.
What's going on everybody? I'm Pedro Ruiz, creative tech here at Adafruit, and every week we come to share 3D printed projects featuring electronics from Adafruit.
That's right, this is where we combine 3D printing and DIY electronics, smash them together to make fun, playful projects. Hello everybody, on today's show, welcome to the show everybody. We're streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, and Facebook. Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining us. The YouTube chat is over there next to Pedro. If you want to join us, you can go to youtube.com/Adafruit/live, or you can check out our Discord channel, which is up there, discord.gg/Adafruit. So on to this morning's show. The coupon code today is CNCJOY. If anybody would like to purchase something from Adafruit store, you can do so and use coupon code CNCJOY at checkout to get 10% off your order. The code expires tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. Hey, do you guys like free stuff? We love free stuff too. You can go to adafruit.com/free and find out all the lovely deals. If you spend a certain amount of money, you can get free ground. That's for US continental here in the States. We also have same-day delivery for folks in the Manhattan, New York City area. We still have that, so go to the Adafruit site to find that. We have a couple of newsletters. We got the Adafruit Daily, and we have the new newsletter. Check those out. We'll have the link down below in the descriptor. Hey, what's up, Discord? We are chilling out in Discord as well. It's working out really well. We are in the live broadcasting channel. I'm going to say hello. I am Noe there, and Pedro is there probably too. So if anybody's out there, we are there too. This week's project. This week is such a kind of a big project that I had to break it up into segments. So this video, if you hopefully saw it on our YouTube channel, it's a video about CNC milling PCBs on an Other Mill, formerly known as Other Mill. Just a quick note, the Other Mill company has changed their name. Beep, 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 beep. This just in. Yes, they are now called Bantam Tools. And there's Bree. He's like, what's up? And that's look, there's some more people. Look, Micah. Oh my God, it's Micah.
Have a really cool interview with Daniel Applestone coming out later this week. So make sure you subscribe to the blog so you can catch that.
Yeah. Yes. And yes, back to this week's project. So it's such a big project that we needed to separate it into pieces. So we're going to have a learning guide for next week on this project. So you did see the PCB that we milled. And it wasn't for the Pie Girls, actually for a different project. I'd love to show it to you now. This is Joy. Everybody say hello to Joy. I'm going to wake her up. I'm going to wake her up like that. So Joy is a game controller with some special facial features. She has a face. She's got some eyes. She's blinking. One of the cool things about Joy is that she likes it when you play games. So check this out. When I move the joystick, her eyes kind of roll and follow the joystick. Here's left, here's right. Well, backwards, left and right, up and down. And these buttons here are using those soft tactile switch buttons. So where is Joy from? Well, if you're a subscriber to Adabox, you'll know exactly where she's from. She's from Adabox 06 or 05? 5. 05, sorry. The numbers all...
We're working on 6.
We're working on 6. So let's check her out. This is the only... these pins are exclusive to Adabox subscribers. So there's Joy. She's all happy in a pin. She's like, hey, what's up, guys? You want to play some games? And you might remember Boomy from Adabox 04. So you get these pins exclusively if you're a subscriber to Adabox. So if you're not a subscriber to Adabox and you're on the fence, well, hopefully this sways you. This is a really nice pin. Look at this. This was designed by Bruce Yan. He's our creative director at Adafruit. He designed all of the Circuit Playground characters. So Joy is a new addition to Circuit Playground characters. So here's Joy again in all her realities. She is running not on a Raspberry Pi, but running off of a M0 Express, a Feather M0 Express. And of course the case is 3D printed. A little bit of dual extrusion going on here with a bit of just kind of pieces that you kind of stick on there, like these 3 pieces, for example. We're going to talk more about how she's built in next week's episode. Let's go ahead and take a look inside of Joy. It probably sounds wrong, but let's take a look inside just to kind of iron out. So it is a 2-piece snap fit enclosure, very, very easy to take it apart and put it back together. So what's going on here? For the screen, we're using a 1.44-inch TFT display. This has got 128 by 128 pixels. Doesn't make too much sense to have game on here. I mean, it could, but having her facial features here kind of works really well. There's quite a few wire connections that go into the Feather, but there's plenty of GPIO on the Feathers, and that's one of the awesome things. Of course, the Feather's over here. And one of my favorite things about the Feather is it has built-in USB charging for the LiPo batteries. We also have the switch here. It's wired into enable and ground. And here is the analog joystick. These are the analog joysticks that use 2 potentiometers for the X and the Y axis, and that's where the pinouts are there. There's the breakout board and the little Joy thing. It also has a select button. You can probably hear that. That's the select button, so there's quite a few things you can do with it. The code is written by Phil B. It is not written in Python yet. It's written in Arduino C code, just to kind of, because it's a lot faster and not interpreted. So that's pretty much it. And guess what this is? This is that PCB that you guys saw in today's project video. So this is the PCB. Of course, it's designed for these new soft 8mm buttons that are nice and soft, and they have those rubber actuators, so they're really nice and soft to the touch. It's just mounted with these 4 screws, and most of these components are mounted with M25 machine screws, which works out really well. Kind of nifty things here to get these like pads here connected, attached to this top piece. They have these little registration keys and then these little slots in, and this locks in like that. It's pretty neat. But we'll talk more about that. Of course, she was designed in Fusion 360. So that's pretty much the spiel of it. You know, the wiring isn't too great, but it's not too terrible either. So as long as they're fairly long, you can, you know, have them like that. But hey, all that detail and stuff on how to build one will be coming out next week. She's took a little bit of learning and stuff in EagleCAD, but we're making it pretty good. So they just snaps like that and holds together really well. You can't pull it out unless you kind of pluck it under, but yeah. Let's go ahead and do like a quick play test. So Joy is a USB HID controller, and in order to do that, we don't have any Bluetooth, so she is a USB controller, so I'm just going to plug her in. Now, you don't need a battery, but I do have the battery just in case you want to kind of puppeteer her a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some games. We don't really usually play games here on the 3D Hangouts, but I figured I'd play a quick round of my favorite video game, Super Mega Worm. So hopefully this is working, and this is cool. This is one of my favorite games to play. I've made quite a few game controllers, USB game controllers, Bluetooth game controllers, and this, you'll probably see me playing this one all the time as a demo here, and I really like this. And you might be thinking, well, you know, Joy doesn't have an L and R button. It's not a real Super Nintendo controller. It looks like one, but it's not really a Super Nintendo controller. These are the type of games that you want to play with Joy. Is these, you know, this game only has two action buttons. You got this EMP, and you got the spitting fire, and gas is actually the same button. So it's very much like an NES style type game. Is what you want to play. Or you can have Joy be, you know, a YouTube player. You can set different characters to be like return or escape or spacebar. It's using the Arduino USB HID library, so all those special characters will work. Function keys, macro keys, that type of stuff you could probably do as well. So she's not just for games, she's also for just control interface for programs, maybe Photoshop or more of like a media controller. And I died because this is the last level. It's very hard to play. So anyway, that is Joy, just a quick demo and just kind of showcase to you guys what is sort of down the pipeline. We got it. All the photography and stuff is pretty much done. We just have to kind of make the guide, write up all the write-ups, and finish editing the video. So there's Joy. She's a very fun game controller. And if you guys are an Adabox subscriber, you guys will get the pin. Very fun pin. And yeah, we'll talk more about Joy next week.
Yeah, we'll release the PCB files on GitHub, so you can mill out your own, or send them out to Launch Park. We will manufacture these pretty soon.
I think so. Or if you're a hardcore would like to wire, I actually could show you guys this. This is a 3D printed PCB with the proper holes. And you just wire all the grounds together. So you can imagine wiring all these grounds together, then all these signals would come out that way. So if you don't want to CNC mill your PCB, you can 3D print this PCB and just kind of mount the buttons here. I've seen this kind of done before for other designers and other people. Yeah, it's just a piece of plastic with holes in it in the right spot for your controls, and they're held very nice in place. And of course, these are the 8mm soft tactile buttons, and just kind of a front face of it, what it looks like. I also released the files for non-extruded printers, so if you just want to print the pieces in different colors, you can do so as well. So I had to make a couple of these because I needed to send them over to Bruce and to HQ, Adafruit HQ, so they could take photos and stuff, because it's a lot of fun. All right, so if you guys want to pick up a Adafruit Feather, the not the 32, the M0 Express, you can do so. You can do that. There it is. It's optimized for CircuitPython. You get a NeoPixel. You get a bunch of grounds and voltage connections, built-in USB, LiPo battery recharging, all that stuff for 20 bucks. So check it out. You can use coupon code CNC Joy. Yeah.
And we just released on the blog that Adafruit subscriptions are now being taken. So if you want to join in on Adabox 06, is that what I said?
05.
05.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go ahead and sign up now. We just opened up. Sign up. Check out. There you go.
There you go. Adabox.
Check out the new video that John and Jess put together.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't know if it's over here. It's on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think they previewed it on Ask an Engineer.
Right. They had a
Just wanna take a
live kind of stream on it. So very cool stuff. Again, coupon code CNC Joy. If you guys have any questions about Joy, let me know. I'll be in the Discord chat room, or you could talk about it over there on the YouTube.
As always, people are asking, what game is that? It's Super Mega Worm.
Super Mega Worm. It's for Android, it's for mobile, it's for desktop. I think
Mac,
it might be on
PC,
stream.
it's on everything.
What's it called? The Valve, what is their thing?
Oh, maybe.
Stream?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Steam. It's on Steam. Stemma. Stoop. Are you ready?
Yes.
Cool. What are you prototyping, Pedro? People want to see. We want to know. What are you
This
prototyping?
week, prototyping stuff. Let's see. So the new iPhones came out.
iPhone 8, iPhone
Yes,
X.
our
Wireless charging, folks.
a little
Name
upgrade
of the game.
little upgrade program came in, so we had to switch over. So a couple years ago, I think 2015, we came out with this nifty little Qi wireless charger with the adapter for any phone. We have a USB compatible version as well as a Lightning cable version for this. So the idea is you just can convert any phone into a Qi wireless charging device. So this is the one we used, and I just 3D printed a nice little stand for the iPhones and the Nexus 7s. So you can get those on our Thingiverse page if you still want to check those out. But it's a simple little universal wireless Qi charger, has your nice little breakout, and then the coil that is compatible with a bunch of the devices. Works really well, has a nice about an inch that you can actually hold your device away from until it starts charging. So of course I wanted to make a wireless version since we do have another Qi project for the Apple Watch. It's a nice little Chargito, a little character that we came up for this. So it has a nice little clip on here. Of course, charges your Apple Watch. You can change out the faceplate, and it has an optional USB on the side so you can charge non-Qi devices. So this is actually one of the most useful things that I use when I travel. Instead of having to have yet another charge cable, I just bring this. It can charge your watch about 5 times before you start depleting the battery, since it's not that big for the watch and it charges pretty fast. So I wanted to do something similar where I have the little clip and transferred all of these components all nice and flat into a simple little box like this. So we have a Power Boost 1000C inside of here. You can quickly charge that up through the port. You got an on and off button on the bottom here. And really happy that Apple didn't go proprietary on this. So lay that on top of there and boom, starts charging. Really good. Like I said, it's about an inch away that you can actually have this before it starts to pick up a charge. Super cool. Really happy with this. I'm going to add the little clip on the back here. All the design that's actually inside of this is all of the mounting and the brackets that are holding all of these components together. So that's where all the design work went into. So I will show this off in about a week, I think, probably after the Joy project you guys want to check out. But super nifty. This is about as thin as I can get it without having to sort of remove like USB ports or like switch around a JST connection. So I will post this up. All the files, of course, for the past projects are all available on our Thingiverse page. And if you still want to convert a non-Qi device to that, you can still pick these up. Again, they are available for Android, iPhone, and they work with Nexus. So any Android device, and now, of course, all of the iDevices.
Sweet.
Cool.
You want to take a look
Very
at
nice way to do wireless charging. The other thing, too, that you could do is have everything nicely enclosed in this, and then if you have like a table, if you're doing some woodworking, you can like just hollow out the dimensions to this, stick that inside so you don't have to make all these individual mounts on your table. Have all this compact, have one port that all it's doing is just connecting to recharge this. And being in hurricane country here, we like to have battery backups on everything. So like I said, we have a 25 milliamp or 2500 milliamp hour battery inside here, so it should be able to charge it a couple of times.
Super cool. Great little device to mount into, hide into different things. Here it is here. It's about $27.
26 bucks.
You want to pick it up?
Definitely a lot cheaper than the ones that Apple is selling. I think they're like $80. The Belkin and
they have
the
a new
Mophie.
They have some new stuff in there because you can charge multiple devices at the same time.
No, that one's not released yet. That'll be, I think, next year. But
Ooh.
yeah, the Mophie and the Belkin ones are available right now. But
cool. This is cool. You just give it 5 volts, and you also have an extra USB for powering other things.
That is the next thing that I'm going to do.
Things on it.
Yeah, so the power boosts come with a USB female, so that's what I'm going to do actually on the outside.
Question from Ashton. He's asking, do you need to solder anything
for this project?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
for the power boost, yeah. If you just want to have it plugged into the wall, no soldering required.
More than just the power boost. You got to solder the slide switch. You have to unsolder, then resolder the coil component that goes on here because we do have to thread it. You can see the way that these are on 2 separate sides of it to get that through so that the wire isn't on the top here. You unsolder it, thread it through the hole, and then resolder it onto the breakout board. We do have an entire project video and guide on this that you can pull up if you want to see any of the steps, where the wires go and all that.
Yeah, I think from a simplicity standpoint, though, it does come assembled as it is in the photo.
It does come assembled, yeah.
Does it come with a power adapter, too? Or do you need to pick one up?
Power adapter
for the wall.
Plug-in? No, you got to pick one up. Or you can just use any micro USB.
Use USB hub on your computer?
That's actually what I use right now just to charge this right here. It's just plugged into my MacBook. And
sweet.
It provides enough.
That's a good question.
And it charges pretty fast. I think in like about 5 minutes, I was able to get a 10% charge.
Sweet.
And I mean, the new 8s are super efficient anyway, so it was able to charge that really fast.
Super cool. So yeah,
this is wireless, universal, so it should work
with anything.
Yeah, now that it's on
and
all
iPhones
and
stuff. I remember seeing the Starbucks tables. They have them all built in. The airports have it built in.
So you're about to see this everywhere now.
Cool. Philip Moore was saying how he uses it every single day on his phone.
Yes,
and he has it at his desk, and he has it at home.
Yes,
just leave it on there.
It's beautiful. Yeah,
it's nice. No more plugging.
So I was using it for a while, but because to have this on, you either have to have a case between it to hold it up, or this does come with a sticky backing if you go over the overhead. I just didn't want to have that sticky, any residue left over. But these do come with a sticky back, so you don't have to have that. But again,
take it off again.
yeah, I mean, no, it's...
And it takes up a USB port.
It takes up a USB port. I mean...
Your lightning port.
If you need to convert it or transfer anything over, if you need to use that port, again, you do have to leave a little bit of clearance so that you are able to take that off. And, it's annoying to have it. But if you don't need to constantly transfer files off your phone, it's very convenient to just turn whatever device into that. So there it is. You can get these. These are in stock as well. We'll get these back in stock quickly since they're going to probably be in high demand now.
They're sold out.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah.
And again, you
sign up for the email notifications.
Yeah, you get notified
if you want to pick one up.
Yep. And again, the Chargito 2. It's going to be modeled after this. Same little clip, so you can put that on your belt. Whatever.
Let's put
one of the most useful
Make it cute.
projects I use every time we travel. Again, just so we don't have to bring another cable. You just plop that in there.
I want to name this Senior Charger because he's bigger.
Senior. Yeah, so that's the next. So after all the component design is finished, the next part is actually designing a nice little dual extruded face on there, just to make it nice and cute and all that. You guys have any ideas for a face or a design to put on here? I was thinking maybe Adabot or I don't know, something else that would look cute on there as a dual extruded face for this.
Cool.
There we go.
Just real note, if anybody is interested in making one of our projects but doesn't have access to a 3D printer, check out 3dhubs.com. Kirby's can help you out. He is a 3D hub operator, and there are many other awesome people in the community who do that as well.
Our very own Dano from
Adafruit. Very own Dano is in New York.
He's the mayor of New York, actually.
Mayor of New York, 3D Hubs.
Check that out.
Cool. So yeah, that is some cool wireless charging projects coming down the pipeline. Pedro's is working, ironing it out. And of course, you want to pick up something. Where's the coupon code? There it is.
CNC Joy gets you 10% off of everything except certificates and subscriptions. So make sure to take advantage of that every Wednesday.
Yeah, the Discord chat is a little bit quiet today. People are getting back into the grime
Probably
of things.
burnt out from Makerfaire.
Burnt out from Makerfaire.
I know that some
We're
of
going
our
to talk a little
team
bit about
members are.
Makerfaire. And we'll be in Discord later this evening for some awesome shows like Show and Tell and Ask Engineer. All right, well, let's move on to the next thing. We're going to talk about shop talk. This is where we talk about the shop.
This week's shop talk is about
Coincells and light LEDs.
Yeah, this week's Time Lapse Tuesday is a super cool wolf skull from
3D.
Oh yeah, 3D Kit Bash 3D.
Yeah, Quincy,
yeah.
Quincy, the designer behind it. Very, very cool work. He's done quite a bit of skull stuff. I think he did like a skull series. This one, it was downloaded from our lovely friends over at PinShape. So you can check out Quincy's design, download it. Very, very cool. Look at all these awesome finishing techniques. Jake made
on
one.
That one. It looks
super cool.
so
Probably printed on
awesome.
his Formlabs. Yep, it's SLA.
Yeah.
So I got that Formlabs.
So definitely the thing to do is
Super
print
cool.
this out in glow in the dark. Which
Yeah.
do you have a UV LED somewhere around here?
No, but I have
Showing?
a bulb coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is using our breakout.
I can make
12
one real
millimeter breakout, coin cell breakout, sorry. So you have an on and off button on here, and then we're using the very lovely yellow LEDs. I really love the way that these look, because you're so used to seeing, the red, blue, green LEDs. So it's a nice change of scenery seeing the yellow ones on there. So these are 5 millimeter ones. We have 10 millimeter ones as well. I really like the way that the smaller ones look. And then this is simply connected together. We're just connecting the anodes and the cathodes together to make a sort of like a Y splitter that is being connected to the on and off switch and the ground on the back here. It's a nice little on and off button. You can kind of see. We'd have to turn off all the lights, but this glows really good.
Really bright. Yeah.
Seen
Color
in
Fab, right?
Yeah, this is from the PLA from Color Fab.
Is it PLA PHA?
Yeah, PLA PHA prints.
It's
Very
abrasive,
lovely.
so be careful with usage or whatever. Just throwing out that disclaimer. This will destroy your nozzle.
And nothing was modified to the model, actually. I just used hot glue to create the little standoffs here that is sitting on. So
Oh yeah,
super easy way to do.
hot glue standoffs.
Hot
Awesome.
glue standoffs, and the LEDs are same way. Everything's just held together with hot glue. But if you've looked at any of the Halloween,
Definitely want to have a resistor on here because it turns like almost red.
yes,
orange.
yeah,
It's not gonna pop because this is a 3.6.
3.6.
So yeah, be careful with how many voltage you get to. It's got.
yeah.
I think any more and it'll pop the LED. So
Yeah, I
be
got
careful
a
with that.
250 resistor on here just to lower that down.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's not so super bright.
Yeah.
And for when we're shooting this for the cameras, so it's not blowing out the exposure on the cameras. But I really like the way these what's it called, yellow LEDs look.
Yeah, they look great.
Super easy way to modify any project by just putting LEDs on it, or like we showed last week, a nice simple little motor or a servo
It's a fun
inside there
trend.
to make it.
Did you talk about the
move.
breakout? How easy it is to use?
Super easy to use. This PID for this, if you can look that
Yeah,
up
I
real
got it
quick.
open.
It is the 12 millimeter breakout. We have one with a slide switch and one without. You can see that on the screen there.
Yep. We got a whole assortment of these breakouts. So you
We
can
have a
check
20
those out.
millimeter one. We got a 12 millimeter one.
Yeah. With switch, without switch.
With
up
and
to you.
without.
You can wire in your own switch. We have a switch pen out.
And we also have the CR1220 batteries that go along with this as
Yep.
well.
Get a bunch of those, but that's the smallest one we carry.
Yeah.
It has 3 volts, so it can power quite a few LEDs.
Perfect for wearables, things like that.
You can vary the luminosity, the intensity of the eyes with the resistor. So if you want it brighter, use a lower resistor. You want it less brighter, more dim, you can higher, yeah. Or you can put a potentiometer and like fade it if you want.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That'd be neat.
Yeah, we also have those like LEDs that like go through different colors, but I didn't
wire
think
it to a
would make sense with this
trinket
one.
microcontroller and have a random blink or something. That'd be cool.
That might fit on here.
A trinket, yeah, totally.
Super cool way
Just got
to
power it somehow. I think you can power a trinket off of the coincell.
Yeah, this whole all the way up until Halloween, it's going to be nothing but Halloween projects. So we're going to have all of these
This
laid out.
is
We actually already have our
Halloween.
Halloween decorations up. If you guys checked our Instagram, the whole
Love it,
front
man.
yard is already
This year we're like
Halloweened
the first,
out.
We're the first on this on this block.
Yeah, it won't be the only holiday we'll be doing
It's
that
really
too.
cool though. It's nice and orange. It's totally Halloween. So you'll notice that these are very very direct. You see that directness of it. You can totally. I've done this many times where you sand the surface and you get this nice diffusion.
I should have did that.
So
for this.
you can do that if you want. It takes a little bit. I got a little filer and I just sit there for like 5 minutes, listen to some music, and file the LED.
Yeah, so this prints in, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces that you can either use the slots to join together, or I just use super glue to join all these together. No supports needed, and then very cool hinge action with the jaw here. Super cool. Like it. Glows in the dark. Very nice. I like it.
Yay! So I'm just giving you guys the links so that you can get those. If you want to pick up any batteries or any of that stuff, Cincy Joy. Ooh, spooky. I'm doing. Okay. So huge shout out to Quincy, coming out with some awesome designs always. All right. Well,
Next up,
now we're gonna do community make.
Community Makes.
Community makes.
Saw some of these on the Discord chat, so if you guys want us to feature your awesome projects on the blog and on the show, make sure to tag us in the Discord chat so we can blog those up. Those go up every Thursday from 1 in the morning all the way till 12 at night.
I actually need to redact. Sorry, we need to go back to Shop Talk. This is more of the Shop Talk stuff, but let's just pretend like it's Shop Talk. We got this very cool talk at Makerfaire. One of my favorite talks at Makerfaire was making on YouTube. We had Angus Devson from
Maker's Muse.
Maker's Muse, sorry. Bob Claggett from I Like to Make Stuff. Becky Stern from Becky Stern. John Park from John Park. And Joel Telling, the 3D printing nerd. And Caleb was the moderator. So if you want to see the full talk, the full 39-minute talk, it's not on Make Magazine's channel. It's actually on someone else's channel. So check it out. Making on YouTube. There is the link. Thank you to Saw Maker. He is the YouTube channel Saw Maker.
Good little camera angle there.
It was actually really good. The audio is a little bit, because you're in a big room, but hey, you can totally hear it. I had a lot of fun listening to it, and really good tips and stuff for creator content makers. Okay, so another thing, you can go to the Makes YouTube channel and you can check out all the videos. It's unfortunately the live stream for Sunday wasn't uploaded, or it's private or something. I wanted to share that because Tony D had a great talk and John had a great talk. John did the mystery box, talk about his mystery boxes, and then Tony had to talk about Python, just an introduction to Python and stuff. And Lamar, special guest, showed up and did a Q&A, which is a lot of fun. I wish that was still up there. Maybe it'll come back.
Thankful that we watched it live, because
we watched it live. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. And the comfort of our couch. It's very fun.
Yeah, hopefully somebody posted it up. If you guys find it on YouTube,
let us know.
Let us know so we can blog that up.
Yes, sir. Please do. All right, we got another cool Shop Talk thing, a contest that I saw in the Discord chat. So thank you guys in Discord for sharing this with us. It's called the Making It Move contest.
CSS animation here, or is it just a giant GIF?
I think it's a giant GIF, bro. You get to win an iPad and servos and a Raspberry Pi and stuff like that. It's very cool. 51 days. You already got a couple of entries. 35 different prizes. There's a lot of prizes going on here, so check that out. Instructables always has some really good contests going on. They make great stuff. Check out Instructables. All right, now we can move over to Community Makes. Let's take a look at what we have this week. We have a project from Becky Stern. This is a Raspberry Pi GIF camera. This just dropped today, I think. Did it drop today? Is it 26? It dropped yesterday. But anyway, I'm sharing it today. So check it out. It's a really cool build using the Raspberry Pi and Pi camera. Nice write-up. It's on Instructables. I like reusing like classic vintage stuff like this brownie.
Oh, we got a couple of these, actually.
We got a couple of brownies, yeah.
Try that out.
Brownies, super cool. So shout out to Becky. If you're not subscribed to Becky, go subscribe to Becky. She's almost at 10,000, so let's get her up there. She's at 9.4. All right. Next one up, of course, Quincy. We talked about Quincy's 3D bit. Go to if you want to support him, go check him out on 3D Kit Bash. He's got a couple of designs that that are kind of paid, so check him out. This is pretty cool. This was something we found a couple weeks ago, but here it is. It's called a mini air blower. So it's a little blower, like a portable blower fan for like cleaning stuff. This would be great for my other mill machine, so I can reverse it and clean stuff up. Very cool build. Seems to have all the parts and stuff like that. There's a Facebook page and stuff, so check it out. Pretty cool. I'll have it on the blog. Here's another cool project. You know, I like retro games and stuff. Here's a Arduino arcade bar top, 3D printed, handheld. Looks like it was made in 123D design. Pretty cool. I think it's a nice little neat handheld bar top. Pretty cool. Here's a project from Squinks. You guys remember this? This is the weather station project using the ESP8266. This is just a really cool enclosure for it. This is a laser cut out of wood and stained and stuff like that. Very, very cool looking enclosure. CNC milling, not 3D printed. CNC, maybe it's a laser cut. It's probably laser cut.
Might be laser.
Yeah, I think it's laser cut. It's using that cool bendy hinge where you like make these patterns and you bend the wood. Pretty cool. Another project. This is a GIF of an accelerometer NeoPixel controlled portal cube. Yes, this is from Thingiverse user RyMac3, who maybe has a real name, Kevin Ray. Hello, Kevin. He came up with this project using the Adafruit NeoPixels and the accelerometer, the MM8451 accelerometer. Hey, we used that accelerometer in the Talking D20. So check this out, pretty cool. This is right up on his blog. There's a blog, he has a blog, and he designed it in SketchUp. And there's like a 6-part or 4-part series on how to do it. So you can check that out if you want to build it. It will be on the blog. So all these links that we talked about will be on the Adafruit blog and linked down in the description below. Shout out to everybody who is doing cool stuff. And we also got something from the Discord chat, I think. Where's the Discord?
Yeah, Carter just posted the Tony D and Lamar's Python talk on there if you want to take a look.
Oh, sweet.
There's a link for that.
Thanks, Carter. Appreciate it.
Cool.
Yep, it's quiet in here. Let's go to the show and tell. I think I saw some cool popped stuff. Here we go. It's a popped MOSFET. Is that a MOSFET? I don't know. Maybe it's a voltage regulator. And here's a burnt cap. All like the cotton flew out of it. Here's a cool logo for Matt. Cool stuff. So check it out, guys. Discord. Go ahead. Again, the link is. Oh boy, wrong link here. Hold on. That one, yeah. The link is discord.gg/Adafruit. Well, that was fun. Q&A time.
Yeah, just going through the Discord chat here. Yanni is saying that he's changed his phone. Can we make it inside of the design? You mean like a holster, I think, right? So it just slides in and you can like carry it on there?
That'd be cool.
And that's what Brandy was saying too.
Yeah.
You just slide it in.
Yeah, just slide it in. Like a taco.
Be nice
Like
for that.
a mobile wireless taco.
Let's see. Ashton is asking if we can do more Raspberry Pi projects that require no soldering.
Yeah.
So we do have those
Adabox 04 is great. Or 5.
Yeah, we do
Adabox
have
5
the,
is great because the
hammer
joy bonnet
headers.
doesn't require any soldering. Hammer headers, so you don't have to solder in the headers.
Did we release that video yet with Lamar doing the unboxing?
I
think
don't
so,
know.
right?
I don't think so. Maybe we did.
Yes, we are doing another Raspberry Pi project.
Yeah, more Raspberry Pi.
They're being worked on.
I'm working on a Pi Girl 3.
Azure Skies.
It might require some soldering.
Saying that he has a project that'll be done in mid-October that we will really like.
Can't wait.
Nerf gun.
Show us. Oh, I love Nerf. I gotta do some Nerf stuff.
Oh, here it is. If you check out our Discord, Azure Skies just posted
on
a
the
little
live
preview. Yeah, live broadcast. Posted a nice little preview of a sweet looking Nerf gun. Wow, that is awesome.
Wow, that's cool.
Super
That's
awesome. So
definitely
3
mounting
parts.
points. I wonder if like think of a fan or something.
Super cool.
Could be something. I think a fan. Not sure.
Yes, please let us know more info.
Very cool.
This looks so awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool stuff. Anybody else have any cool stuff to share? Let us know. We're still here.
If you guys have any Q&A, we can go ahead and jump into
yeah,
that
I'm in Q&A
as well.
right now. Where'd it go? There it is.
Hello from Austria.
Hello, Austria. Cool, dude. It's like 11:40. We like cram right through that show. I want to get back to the guide and like editing this thing. So
I know I want to redo the design
you gotta
for this.
get printing. You gotta get shipping. You gotta ship this out to Bruce. Cool. Well, we're gonna be on tonight, of course, for show and tell. I don't know what I'm gonna show. Probably the PCB, the double-sided PCB I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight, if anybody wants to come on the show and tell, please do. We'll be there. A couple other Adafruit members will be there. Lamar and Phil, of course. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Then after that, we have Ask Engineer at 8 p.m. New products, Arduino news, Makerfaire news, post Makerfaire news, that sort of thing.
A lot of insider baseball talk as well in some of the segments. So
Always.
definitely check that out if you want to see the thoughts of PT for the announcements from Arduino. Check that out as well.
Donald Bell came out with Maker update today and had a great comment on that.
Question here about the Prusa MK3. We saw the video release for it.
Yeah, I think
we
it's a
weren't at
great
Makerfaire, but
yeah, I think it's a great.
It's finally getting into, or printers are finally getting into the features that should be in there by now. Like the MK3 has the features of being able to check when you're out of filament, restart after a power outage. They already got the multi-material printing on there, so lots of very welcome additions.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Removable bed, PEI, powder coated. That's all the stuff that we really need. Yeah, and they won, I think, Editor's Choice this year again. So great work, Prusa team. Yep. Research. Yep.
Let's see. Ashton is saying he needs Pi project that's 10 pounds with 0 soldering. So I think the Pi, you can get the 0, $5. How much is the, like dollars, I'm guessing? How much is the Joy Bonnet? Joy Bonnet?
It's like 15.
$15.
Yeah, I would get it from Pyro Money if you're overseas.
Yes.
Pyro Money.
Oh, cool. Jason is saying that he watched him demo it cutting the power off repeatedly.
Yeah, he has a nice video that he made for Reddit.
He cut the filament too.
He did like 3 things in like under a minute. He's like, okay, I'm gonna cut the filament, I'm gonna shut the power off, then I'm gonna reset, and it always rehomes, and no issues. It did it all within a minute, which is like, whoa, okay, that's really, really cool. Yeah, because we've had all of those problems many times. It still happens, even though when you're aware of them, it still happens. You know, you run out of filament.
Nick is asking about Makerfaire next year. Probably.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see if our schedule lines up again. But from what I heard, the 3D printing was not as massive.
Oh,
yes, it was like
we did
a corner
see
again or something.
An article by Hackaday.
Yeah, like 3D printing wasn't as
or like
crazy.
In the corner now, I guess.
Yeah.
Which
next to the Porta Johns, like, oh, come on. Oh, 3D printer and their crazy overhypeness. Cool.
Ashton, yeah, he wants.
Yeah, you definitely want to make a like the Joy-Con type project, the Joy Bonnet, and a Raspberry Pi Zero.
Yeah, it's pretty much the cheapest.
That's the most like no soldering required, because you gotta you know, once you want a portable, then you have to do soldering. Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah, these
but
just
if it's wired into the wall and wired into an existing screen, you can just plop that Pi Bonnet on top of the Raspberry Pi and have some fun.
I think that's going to do it for this week's episode.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be in the Discord chat room, of course, throughout the day. And hopefully you can join us tonight for the stuff here. Ask Engineer.
Yep.
Show and tell.
Be sure to catch that later tonight. And then tomorrow we should have John Park.
John Park's Workshop Live.
We're doing some cool stuff as always there.
I just like this graphic.
Lady Ada will be back momentarily, any day. There's a nice little surprise when those pop up. Yeah, it's just but like, she's working on a bunch of new products to get out, so it usually takes a little bit.
All right, just to program you note, we are on Wednesdays, not Thursdays, despite what the intro says. We are on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Sweet.
I think that's it for this episode.
We're just going to sit here for the next 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, if you want, again, support the show, support your maker habit, CNC Joy.
Enjoy, and of course you can follow us on the social channels if you want to see some of the behind the scenes. I actually putting a bunch of these projects together.
You've seen Joy probably for a week now.
Yeah, you see all of the build and the
Pedro.
filming and
follow
the
Pedro.
behind the scenes.
He's on Instagram at NeoPixel with an IL at the end.
All right, see you guys next week.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week. Good luck with all your projects, and we'll see you in Discord.
See you.
Bye, everybody.